Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Monkey Wrench. I'm Kelly, the monkey with the wrench. The following is just some clips. Been working on this old Kohler engine from the 50s. We've been looking for a machine shop that could or would work on this machine for us. It's got some serious scoring in the piston sleeve, in the jug. And it's an old cast motor, and today's stuff is different than the old stuff, so finding a machine shop has been hell. In the last 3 months, I have visited or called over 21 shops, sent pictures, sent measurements. Half of the places couldn't touch it at all, and I would spend, if I have a few hours, I'd spend a few hours making phone calls, and they'd tell me, oh, send me the picture, send me the measurements, I'll get back to you a week or two later. I'm calling them back, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to tell you, we can't touch it. I think 6 or 8 weeks ago was the last time I spoke to Gary, the owner, and at the time I was actually in another town at a shop. It took us over an hour to get to that machine shop because they told us that they could do it. So we drove over an hour. Then the guy was busy, so he kept, I'll be out soon, I'll be out soon. We sat there for over an hour. He walked out, he took one look at it, and he said, oh no, I can't do that. And that was it. That was all the information he gave us, and he left. So we wasted 4 hours that day just going to the shop, machine shop. And today we started at 9:30 this morning, and finally at 3 o'clock we were finally finished. We went to 3 different towns, traveled a total of, 50, 60 miles, but finding shops and taking the machine there and saying, can you do this? And some people wouldn't touch it at all. Others didn't have the machine that could handle it because it's too tall. One guy said it was too old, he wasn't interested in touching it. One guy said it was too small, but we made 7 stops today. Yeah, we went to 7 shops in 3 towns, and I won't name the towns because stalkers. But yeah, we were at it all day today, and we finally found this man. His name is Tom, and he's had his own shop for 50 years. Now he's, retired. He works part-time. He's got a 1927, I think he said it was a Buick. It's under a cover sitting in his garage, and he's working on a Yamaha scooter and a few other things in his garage. He's got a whole shop in the back, and he just kind of does little stuff now as it comes through. So you're about to see my conversations with him. I think I have a few clips from 1 or 2 of the other shops and that kind of thing. This is mainly for Gary. So I want him to understand that even though this thing has been sitting here for 4 or 5 months, it has not been forgotten. I have probably spent a total of 15, 20 hours on the phone talking to shops. I know we went on 3 different days to shops and spent hours going from shop to shop for them to tell me that they couldn't do it or they wouldn't do it. Like I said, including today, several hours from 9 in the morning till 2:30 or 3 o'clock or something to finally find the man who's going to do the job. So I'm posting this video, and he told me that as soon as I get it emptied out, I've got to take out the crank and the cam and all that stuff. I can drop it off to him, and he can have it done in a day or 2. So fingers crossed. We've got to order the new piston. And there you go. So here's a few clips from my voyage today. Well, we're at another machine shop. This one's called Narramore Marine Machine Shop. Sorry, my hand is shaking. Another shop that says they can't do it, it's too small. There's the motor with the piston out. So we just got the number of another machine shop. That makes machine shop number 6. And we're gonna go see if they can do it. These people say they usually can work on small stuff. Some of the people said it's too old. Some people say it's too small. Let's go try lucky number 6. we are in Winter Haven, heading to machine shop number 6. We've already spoken to the guy on the phone, and he's not sure he can get this motor in his machine to get the cylinder done. And he can't do the sleeving, but we're still taking it to him, and he says he's got a guy with a different machine that might be able to get it done. So, machine shop number 6, Winter Haven. So I lost a clip where we went from the first shop, Narramore, to the next guy who was about 20 miles away. We spoke to him on the phone. He said he wasn't sure if he could get it in his machine. We drove over to his place. He did take a look at it. He couldn't get it in, and I filmed that, but I guess I lost the clip. And he sent us to our next stop. So this is our final stop, our 7th stop for today. And finally we have a wiener. Yeah. What caused all that scoring? I should have brought the old piston with me.
Unless it was clipped. The wristband clip. I don't know how the hell the wristband in.
You know, I didn't look, but it didn't seem out of place. When I pulled it out, everything seemed to be in good shape. Nothing was cracked, nothing was broken. There wasn't even any metal in the oil pan.
Is right where the wristband would be, you know, right
okay.
here.
So maybe the pin was sticking
out of that side, or the clip came loose and it was rubbing. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, because I didn't find any metal shavings. Like I said, there was nothing in the oil. There was nothing to show me why it would be scored like that. But when we saw the scoring, it was over the last 3 months.
That's your compression problem for sure.
Yeah, trying to find somebody that could even touch it.
Yeah, I can do this.
So you said we should go with 20 over or 30 over or what? And we can wait. We can wait to order the parts till after you're done, as long as we know.
I want the piston.
You want the piston, okay?
I'll bore it to
the piston
to know
we
what
bring
the clearance is.
Okay.
How much I don't know what they want on them. Yeah, it obviously made in Taiwan.
Yeah, always is.
You can't get that. It's amazing the stuff that they're making now though over there. Like, oh shit! I do. If you look at me cross-eyed.
There's a.
Yeah, let me get the paper that one. You know what? Before I do it, let me get a ruler and just measure that and go back and measure the boring bar to make sure that I can clamp it in there.
I understand. Okay, stop number 7. We are now in what city are we in, Jim? Auburndale. We're in Auburndale. We're at a private shop with a nice gentleman named Tom, and he said he's measuring his machine right now. He's pretty sure he can get it in, so we're measuring it, and then I got to strip the whole thing. So if you wondered why I didn't strip it before, it's because we couldn't find a shop. So now that we can, we'll know. I can move it any way you need it to measure whatever.
I actually need 13 inches. Yeah. See if I can try it and see.
You want me to carry it in there?
1/4 inches, and you bought a clearance, and you've got to put the clearance in it. You know.
Okay. So we want to go.
I really like if just a piston and the clearance and the block. I can do it.
Yeah. And we'll go 20 over.
Nothing in the way here. Yeah, that's the only. Yeah. Of course, those valves are probably easy to pop out of.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull those out anyway, because in the very least, I'm gonna lap them before I put them back together.
Yeah, hey, while you're here.
Yeah, I mean, if the whole thing's got to come apart.
You got a pitted valve or something, and you have to tear it all apart again.
Well, he bought everything you can imagine for this thing. I've got new valves. I've got new everything.
Broke it in there with that.
And that was the situation. Was he brought it to me? He's a regular customer of mine. He brought it to me, and he said it just won't start. And a few checks, and there's no compression. Pop the head. There's the problem. And then I said, you know, if you want to rebuild it, you're going to rebuild it. And he searched online and found every part you can imagine, and I'm sure he knows the clearances on that too. So
this isn't a Cub Cadet, is it?
No, it's a Kohler, I believe.
No, but it came out.
No, it came off an Allis Chalmers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a Cub Cadet, and now I'm looking at it, and I swear it's the same damn motor.
That's what the last two.
The drive shaft came out, went back to the rear.
Yeah, it does. It bolts on here.
Yeah.
That's what these are for.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a shaft that comes straight off and bolts to the rear.
Mine used to always loosen up here. I don't know why. I'd mow for a while, and of course I tore everything up one time. Then I found out every once in a while I go back there and
Tighten them up.
tighten them up.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put any real tough Loctite in there in case I ever had to take it apart.
Right.
But it was the same. It had the little points box here. I think it had a fuel pump on it too, if I'm not mistaken. No, it didn't have a fuel pump because the tank, yeah. But that looks like, I think it was like 18 or 20 horse or something.
I think that's what this is, an 18.
That's what, probably the same damn motor that I had in that Cub Cadet years ago. And yeah, because I noticed it's got a filler spout.
Yep.
And I remember mine had a thing like that. I think with a dipstick on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the last two machines that we spoke to said, that it sure looks like that old Cub Cadet, those, the Cub Cadets I've been doing. But, there's little to no information on it. He tracked all that stuff down, so I'm sure he found a whole bunch of
the
stuff.
thing I was looking for. Every once I've run into a couple of them where they have webs sticking out. Just the rod sticks through this.
Right.
I can't bore that.
Yeah.
Because the end of that thing would hit.
And you can't get it clear.
I think Quickway made a damn adapter or something at one time, but I never needed one, so I never bought one. And of course, the boring bar. Okay, I don't want to scare you off. Boring bar, same age as me.
Well,
83 years old.
Hey, when you work, wow, you don't look 83. When you're working on these things and they're 70, 80 years old, you got to have the right tools from the generation, man.
Yeah.
These days they don't build anything right.
Mine, I had a motorcycle shop, and a friend of mine went into business in Salisbury, Maryland, and they were going to, and he realized he had bought this boring bar for some guy, and the guy claimed it, and it only bored like 4 or 5 aircrafts. I wonder